The 2019 federal budget. What is a budget? A budget is a detailed statement that sets out the government's estimated expenditures, tax revenues, and borrowing requirements for the next fiscal year. Budget outcomes. There are three potential budget outcomes. These include balanced budget, budget surplus, and budget deficit. The budget for this year was handed down on the 2nd of April by the Treasurer of Australia, Josh Frydenberg. Josh Frydenberg stated that the outcome for the 2019 budget would be an estimated surplus of $7.1 billion. The best way to see the effectiveness of the government is to analyse their annual revenue. The government receives many forms of revenue, but the most amount of revenue comes from individual income taxes. The government has collected a total of $513.8 billion in revenue. Individual taxes make up $234 billion, company tax revenue makes up $98 billion, superannuation funds make up $9.8 billion, goods and services make up $71.4 billion. In this budget, total expenditure is expected to be $500.9 billion. Each sector in the economy gets funded different amounts of revenue. The social welfare sector gets 36% of total revenue, the defense sector gets 6.4%. The health sector gets 14%, the education sector gets 7.4%, and this year infrastructure is getting $100 billion to reduce congestion and improve town access. The impact of this budget will see many changes in the economy. The budget plan will anticipate GDP growth of 3%. It is also forecasted that wage growth will increase by 3.4% and that there will be productivity growth of 1.6%. The rate of unemployment will be at a steady rate of 5% and inflation rate will be 1.3%. It is also calculated that there will be no national debt in 2023. Tax cuts will improve wage growth and consumer spending, as it will be a major stimulator in the local economy. The tax cuts will improve consumption growth and reduce living expenses. This would also provide income between households and businesses, as government injections of these funds will incentivize more economic activity. Since the budget is investing $100 million into infrastructure, this in turn will increase economic opportunity as employment will increase. With a particular emphasis on building new transport networks, there will be a greater demand for labour workers to construct these new railways. The first main feature of the budget is changes to personal taxes. The government has announced a tax relief for low and middle income earners of up to $1,080 for individuals who have a taxable income of $126,000 or less. Another feature of the budget is corporate taxes. The government has reduced the tax rate to 27.5% for small and medium businesses. The government has also provided a boost to small-medium enterprises by increasing the instant asset write-off threshold from $25,000 to $30,000 per asset. Other features of the budget include superannuation, indirect and global taxes, and employment taxes. The budget received many reactions from many platforms. On social media, negative comments were expressed about unfair funding towards Queensland climate change and welfare payments. On the other hand, KPMG stated that the budget should have funded more towards women who are trying to work more hours but are stopped doing so. There was also a reaction from the Greens party leader who said we're facing an existential threat and the government can't even commit anything when it comes to tackling the climate change. From this budget, there are many winners and losers. The winners of this budget will benefit from the funding in which the government gives. Some include taxpayers, small-medium enterprises, commuters, the mental health sector, older Australians, and the ABC and SBS. There are also stakeholders of the economy who will be disadvantaged from the budget. These people include refugees, social welfare payment recipients, multinational corporations, urgent NDSI needs, visa applicants, and foreign doctors.